I didn't have my mic ready. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I meant to go. I wanted to go live like 4 hours ago, but I couldn't. And then then I wanted to go live 1 hour ago, but again, got on here and restream wouldn't work and all this kind of stuff, and I ended up having to reboot my computer, and now it is working. So it was a turned out to be my I think there was an update on my computer that needed to be done. Is what it was. I think that was the problem. Otherwise, it just needed to be rebooted. But anyway, we are live, and let's see. Gonna get all the chats going. Cool. In case you didn't notice, that is a moving waterfall. I mean, you know, what do you call it? Water wheel. Works pretty good. I haven't brought it into playlists yet. I mean, not playlists. What do you call it? Matchmaking yet. Not matchmaking. Customs yet. That's the word. Can't you do like a 2-minute countdown scene before you start, please? I can. I was just rambling about why I didn't stream earlier and how it basically was just my updates. But you already knew that, so it's okay. I just started off with this scene right here, and I was about to show it off. But that's a good idea. I probably should. Or something to that effect. But yeah. Anyway, the point is, this is working okay for now. I don't know if it's going to end up being, like, good. We're gonna have to find out if this is actually gonna work. Here's my plan. If the water wheel thing doesn't work, then it will be a visual-only thing. I'll put something like, I'll let you see it through something. Instead of this, and I'll put like a rope bridge across. Like, that's what we were talking about potentially doing anyway, right? Like a rope. Yeah, Emerald does that and gives people time to join before you start talking about stuff. Yeah, I was just like talking. Usually, whenever I start talking about stuff, it's about stuff that that YouTube audience later on will, like, whenever they see the recording, they'd be interested to know. But stream audience may not even be interested in. So, but yeah, you're right though, because sometimes it's not that. So yeah. Hey, Ripshade, how's it going? Look at this, look at this. I made Aaron as well, because like I'm not just saying Ripshade. I gotta show you all this. What? I thought I didn't hold down the back button, did I? Okay, well in that case I'll just come back out. Check this out, check this out. I did some of the out of the map area. It's like layers of fog that create a huge amount of depth that stuck some hills into. Right there, it's like a village. It's a first pass on the village idea I've been talking about potentially doing. This is the area that has the least amount of fog to view it from. It still looks pretty good. And it's only like 10 objects over there, something like that. So like, this being just like a first pass on the art out there. I still haven't fixed that Aaron was pointing out last time. I actually wasn't really sure how to fix it yet. I was gonna have to fiddle with stuff to figure it out. Aaron, you had already fixed it before for me on previous time, but yeah. Been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 for the past 2 hours or so. Do you want to see some references I got? That would be awesome, yeah. That would be really cool. Yeah. So, just to show, though, this is just a bunch of these objects, and I stretched them so they'd have all these like dynamic-looking shapes that sort of like box things out and look interesting. They kind of look like roof shapes, you know? And then these kind of end up looking like ruined sides of the building or balconies or something to that effect. Nothing super. This one's actually 2 pieces, yeah. Basically, it's just a bunch of stuff like that. Whenever there's trees around it, and then like maybe like a wheat field looking thing somewhere, it'll look really cool. Okay, hold on. Okay, cool. Yeah. Go ahead and send them to me. Like if I slapped some biomes. I was doing this earlier today. Let's see. Alpine fir trees. I think. I want to say. What's the best one for like a, You love, yeah, I love it. Yeah, cool. I'm trying to think of what is the best thing for like a, let's see, hold on. There's a, what is it? There's a, not flora, bushes, alpine bush, leafy bush. I don't know. There's a specific, tree, that's that looks really good for like a Japanese style, and I think it might be the whoa, what was that? That's a weird little thing. I guess it's the fir tree. Is that it? I can't remember. They have something over there. Larks. I don't know. Of all of the trees that are available, I mean. Like, ooh, what the heck? The collision is so bad that it doesn't even know what's going on there. Wow, that is really small. Okay, well, these houses are, these like buildings are a little bit large, but I did put a little dummy over here, so they shouldn't be too enormous. But apparently I did make them pretty large. Let's see, there is the, not bushes, flora. There's the whole trick of using tomato bushes, so that that's like a little collection of trees, right? You scale them up to look like a bunch of trees. And then they end up looking pretty convincing from a distance, you know? Like that looks like trees. Looks just as good as trees as those other things look as houses. And then what it does is, it's actually like, you know, really inexpensive. Because you're getting 5 trees for the price of one object. And it's probably just as, like, you know, it's probably really good as far as price is concerned on efficiency. So outside your map you can use these a lot. Okay, Discord? Okay, cool. I'll check that out. But I need to put in some trees to make this place look a little bit more inviting and village-like. I feel like there should be some right around here. Yeah. Obscuring the buildings just a bit, but not too much. See, that looks even better than it did before. I think some more behind these up here, because they feel a little bit empty. I want to make it so it's just big enough to see that other tree behind it. Like that. Yeah. There we go. Nice. And then I'm going to go check your Discord. Let's see. Oop, what's going on? There we go. Check what you sent me in Discord, rather. I'm actually going to do another one. Oh no! He's trying to steal your link. Another one back here, so that there's a little bit of a tree line going farther back, or at least appears to be, and one over here. I think one over here would be perfect. Hey, whoa! Don't go yelling directly into the microphone. Listen, it's not your link doll, buddy. I know. Please don't yell directly into the microphone, though. You walked up, you didn't even look at me. You looked at the microphone and screamed. What was the point of that? Okay, can you get him the green link? Go find him the green link. Oh, Aurora, have the blue link come and save the green link, okay? I know. Oh my. Well, I think the blue link is gonna have to come save the green link.
Zelda can save it.
There you go. Zelda can save green link, okay? Yeah, you can. Yeah, she can. Trust me, she can.
I'm Daddy in the future.
Alright, sorry. Blue Link had to save Green Link. Finally updating Halo? Oh, cool. Sorry, that was a bit of delay. Sorry about that. Blue Link had to save Green Link so that Green Link could get out of the oven. Yeah. That's about it. Let's see. We're going to get a bit of an angle here. There we go. So from a distance, it looks like a nice little village surrounded in some trees, and I'll put more trees out there. But that shouldn't be too expensive for my budget. Boy, now she's yelling. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. for very, very little price. Obviously, they're not the fanciest trees, but they work. They do the job. I swear. They weren't like this all day. Now they suddenly need to yell at me and bang on doors. Let's see. Who's yelling? My kids are. That's Aurora. Yep. She is yelling like crazy. So I also want to put like a path-looking thing coming down here. I just need to think of a way to make it look like a path that's actually convincing from the side, instead of just seeing it from above. And so I'm not sure how to do that because it's, you know, seen in the mist. But I wanted to sort of have like a road, at least maybe going up over there, and then I can maybe have it appear again down here if it's like a really light color of some kind. Not sure, but yeah, I'm not 100% certain. Let's see, I might put these here, but then I'll probably put some like actual trees in front of them to sort of help them. Because like someone's going to be able to fly over here in a wasp and look at it, you know what I mean? And if they're too obviously just, you know, trees, I mean like, but, you know, what do you call it? They're fighting over the Link toys. That's the problem. Anyway, so if they're too obviously just like, you know, tomato plants, and that'll be a problem. But yeah. Aaron's like, see? This right here? This is why I don't have kids. He's like, I don't think we need all this. Waiting for, oh, right, because it was, yeah, I forgot about it because I had to get distracted by the kids. Sorry about that. You're right. There's a, let's see. Let's see what that looks like. Looks pretty good as a first pass. As part of a first pass. Let's see. Oh, Discord's not even open, so I didn't even have to open it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Opening. After rebooting the computer, I didn't even have it open. Ow, she said. That's not good. Let's see. I'm gonna be there in just a second. Where did it go? Oh, it opened it up behind it. Liam. Sorry guys again, I'll be right back. How so? Okay, gotta set a timer because my son is now in timeout. Gonna set a 3-minute timer because he is 3 years old. That's the best way to do it. Generally works pretty well if you give them a number of minutes equal to their age. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Ooh, nice. Oh, those are some good inspiration. Wow. Beautiful. Very beautiful. The way those hills are hit and stuff like that. Nice. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. I could probably make something that looks a lot like that. A little reminiscent of that. It'll be a little more silhouette-y, like hidden in the fog, but it'll still be there. I mean, I almost have that kind of thing here, but I could actually try and do like something more specific back there. Like to have like a column coming up right there and like some more right there would be really good for that spot right there, I think. Because this hill right here is very simple right now, but to have that very slight like silhouette of that kind of shape to it would be really nice, I think. Let's see. Not biomes. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. I could do rocks miscellaneous, but I think what I would really want to do is there's an alpine rock that looks like a stack of rocks. And it'll work very nicely for this. These are all too... This one's maybe not too spiked, but yeah. Let's see. Wait. To change your cutoff of the fog, change whichever fall off is the lowest number. Okay. I will do that then. Awesome. Let's see, this one in particular has a good shape to it, where we can grab it and get it to where that lump part is in the right spot to be visible from the angle of the map, you know? That part always reminds me the most of, like, what do you call it? Cowboy Bebop. Out of, like, all of the jazz that they have in Halo. In Halo DST, you know? That one's always like, ooh, Cowboy Bebop feeling. Okay, I'm gonna put this one up here. And I might make it shorter to keep some of the width. And then we're gonna get a different one for the other part. Let's see. That looks like a good angle right there. Just the subtleness of that shape rather than something more extreme like this was too much. But like something like that is perfect. Oh my gosh, what is he screaming about? I guess he's screaming because he's in timeout. I was midway through typing and forgot. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Okay, well that's his alarm to get out of timeout. I'm gonna go grab him real quick. This 0.25 you're saying needs to be like a 0.5 maybe? So it has a more gradual effect, or what you think? Or is it the sky that's the problem? Ooh, that's not... What? What the heck? Got wrecked. Yeah, go get him out of timeout though. Is it flipped over? That looks about the same, but I think it's actually flipped over. But it looks pretty good like that. Okay, so I think this needs to be 0.25, but I think there's something wrong with the sky. Don't know, I'd suggest color changing it, though, to more of a tan. Ooh, yeah, that might work. Let's see. Like that kind of thing. Yeah, it actually looks a lot nicer, and it makes the green really pop. Look at that. Like the ground looks more green even. And it fits more of like this time of day thing where the... Do you notice it's even creating like rainbow effects down the middle there on my screen at least? I'm sure y'all see that too through the stream, but I wonder if everyone's game is gonna render it that way. Alright, I gotta be right back. I'm gonna go let my son out of timeout. Change the in-scattering. Okay, I'll do that next. All right. That worked out pretty well. Let's see. Change the in-scattering, you say. In-scattering. Whoop, that's a... Wheels. Turn. Okay, let's see. Change the in-scattering. How much? What do I do? Oh, wow, that's... Yeah, pretty substantial. Let's see. That turns more blue, more yellow. Let's see. It's a color skew. Cool. I am liking this. I'm still not sure how to do that. I really do think that's something to do with the sky settings, though, because whenever you reset it reset everything, including the sky. So there might be something that's in the sky settings that got messed up, like the sky intensity, sky tint, maybe. I had that all set up separate from the fog. But then I think you had actually reset them anyway, whenever you were doing the fog, whenever you were setting up the fog, I think you had to change that anyway, but yeah. Skylight intensity tint override. I don't actually know what to do for that right this second. Intensity probably, for sky intensity, or... There's a lot of intensities, so I'm not sure which one you meant, but yeah. Like maybe fog intensity? Is that what you're trying to say? Or, oh wait, here's fog. Ooh. Oh, okay. Hmm. Should I bring the mountain up until it's above that threshold, or what am I doing? What do you think? Hmm. Feels really high and too abrupt. Like it's just too wacky. Let's see. Intensity probably, then keep experimenting with the fall off. Okay. Okay, that is awful. What about that? And then I could actually like make the environment make that make sense as the horizon. Or something like that, potentially. And then I can change the intensity or whatever, but like... If that was like the horizon and I had more like environment, like if I had hills and stuff like that going above it, too harsh, it's not gradual. Yeah, I know. Just realized you've been making this on Void. Skybox/background looks great, IMO. Thanks, yes I have been. Aaron has definitely been helping me with all of the skybox and like making it look really good. Let's see. I wish I could make like the top fall off more gradual, and you know what I mean, like if there's like an intensity setting for the top and bottom separately, that would be amazing. Sky fog intensity, what is that exactly? That is just it in general. Okay. What's the difference between sky fog intensity and just fog intensity? And why is it because I'm so high up that I can't tell the difference? Let's see. Agreed, Will. Offset. Too harsh. It's not correct. Offset. Yeah, fog offset. Let's see. Let me see what that changes. When it's there, it basically just changes how well the ground is lit up. Because I think it's because I'm so high up. Let me see how it affects the map, because it might be something that's... But yeah, I know that these things like multiply against each other and like stack and stuff. Yeah, it does affect the map to some extent. B depth scale. Let's see. Oh, this is what you meant by the depth scale, yeah. Is that getting more intense? Yes. And the lower it goes, the less intense it gets. I think I had this around like... Yeah, it is odd. It's really weird that it's just up there, and I really think it might be more of the sky. Is the sky not turned on enough? Like what might be happening is the sky might be off enough that look, it's all, you can see the galaxy. So now you've got the sky, not sky light, sky intensity, is that it? Or you bring this up and it gets more blue? Yeah, look at that, it's fading. The edge is fading. Look at that. Okay, that might be helping. And it's like sort of fading that away as well. If I go to like 300 on sky, or how is, oh, it maxes at 100. That looks like it might be doing it. Ah, there we go. Yeah. I think that, yeah, so it wasn't the fog smooth out, it was that the fog was trying to smooth out into space gray almost. And we need to bring up the sky value. And look, it's got like a shifting focus, like shifting color there. It's really nice. I'm liking this. Okay, cool. Here, I have a question. Would these work as a river, a rushing river, if I were to like what I'm noticing is this. Okay, I've got water down there, right? A water plane. Oh, I used to have another object. See, that was the ground. I think I had another one of the objects over here that I ended up... Oh, it was that one that like got weirdly duplicated whenever you're trying to like do stuff that like we ended up deleting because we couldn't find the other one. And yeah, we never replaced it, that's all. But yeah, there was another object over here to make the river look a little more proper. But what I'm trying to say, what I'm actually trying to get to, was that I have like this river in the middle, right? It's sort of meandering, and I'm trying to think of a way to make it more visible because it actually kind of fades away a lot down there. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Wait, people are saying lots of stuff. Stream is so annoying for me. Steam is so annoying for me. I always have to uninstall and reinstall games for them to update and finish downloads. Oh, yeah. Okay, now fall off again. Did your PC go haywire for a second? I think it might have for a second. My guy just became Bob Ross of Force, right? It's all that tutelage from Aaron. But yeah. So you can't even really tell what's happening here, I think. There we go. That kind of edge looks pretty smooth. That kind of smooth. Okay, I think from up here, it'll look okay. And once the fog is back to normal. Like, it's not intense enough on the... Look at that. Look at how bad that looks because the fog isn't hiding it anymore. Let's see. Let's see. For the Bob Ross feels. I was originally, like, going for Bob Ross feels because I felt like... That's kind of how chill, I'm more chill, you know? So the sky fog intensity, we changed that, it was at like 500 at one point. Oh wow, it's getting really intense again. Wait, hold on, let me bring this back down. There we go. I think that's a little smoother on the top there. Okay. Is it because of where I am? It did just occur to me, maybe I'm level. I'm unintentionally, accidentally picking a spot that's level with it, so it looks really intense. Let me try and go like down here and see. Well, no. Did I make it worse again? I don't know. Let's see. The near fall off. Was it, I think 100, right? Or something. Oh, this was what was up higher. Okay, okay. That's what I need to bring back up. This I need to bring back down. And I need to just fix that, because that looks awful. But yeah. Okay, what are you saying? How would sun look near the mountain as a mask? Your fall off downs to... Fall off... The downscale? It's too low? Okay. Or depth scale, rather. Fall off. Oh, wait. Fall off. Down. Oh, right. It was 0.25 originally, and then we changed it. Ah, now it's better. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Nice. Foggy. 0.35? Okay, we'll try that. If we do 0.35, I'm probably gonna make the mountain bigger. Because I don't want the mountain to be enveloped in the fog, you know what I mean? I want it to be huge. Which will give me an opportunity to fix this like weird rolling part right here anyway. It looks a little odd, but basically the mountain is as big as it's going to get actually, so I need to just grab all of its pieces and raise it up. Yeah, I think it's just the 3 pieces. Yeah, this is all with how good it looks right now. It is actually just 3 pieces, and I might be able to add more, but yeah. Now sun mask. Okay. I'm gonna prefab this so I can just grab it really easily. Sun mask. Let's see. Sun... Where's that? Is that in the sky? Sun pitch. Sun mask. Where's sun mask? Is it the color? Tint? Intensity? I don't know where so moving the sun yaw and pitch to near this mountain is it as a test. Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I always have to remember which one is which. So for example, I could make the mountain a full-blown silhouette, which would be pretty intense. I could put it over here to give it some like really interesting... And I could bring... Oh, is that going down or up? That's going up. I want to go down. That is not bad. Let's see. That is not a bad scene to look at, not gonna lie. It might be wrecking my lighting on my actual map because the sun is so low, but it might just leave it open to like fires, campfires, and lights like that to sort of be the ones that light it up. Let's see. Now you have a highlight on the mountain. Exactly. Highlight on the side of the mountain, giving us all this detail. And it also hides that ugly spot. See how it's masked it all with the fog fade. Yes, exactly. I'm liking that a lot. And with its setting, it actually makes the starlight being visible. That's silly up there. The starlights are actually like kind of making sense in a way. It kind of also puts like the sunlight shining over the trees and the bushes, like the houses and stuff like that, which is pretty dope. So the environment definitely is looking dope. I just need to make sure that it lights up the map pretty well. As is, this is red and gold base, basically. Everything's gonna look like it's red and kind of gold and stuff like that, and it's gonna light that up through there, which is creating these really cool, actually kind of like these shadows of these lights like hitting the walls there. That's pretty cool. I'm liking that. Over here, pouring in through the gate, and then like shining light up there. That's pretty nice. I like that a lot too. I could shift the rocks around and make the light shine on the building itself, potentially. And then the light's shining on the this ruined structure here, and shining through these ruined walls here. Will be pretty interesting. I am actually really liking this angle. This area will be in shadow, and this will be blue. I think this is blue base, right? So it's going to look like that. As you're coming out, you're going to see the sunlight around the castle, like that. Might give these guys a bit of a disadvantage if they're looking in, like if they're kind of trying to come out of their base. Oh, that's true. I got to generate reflections. That's more Bob Rossi than what it was 30 seconds ago, for sure. Yeah, you see how it's masked it all with the fog fade. Yeah, now you saw that part. And then let's see. I'm just trying to see what the light looks like from all these different angles. The light pouring in through there is kind of cool on the wall, and then, oof, you could get really dazzled and blinded by that light whenever you launch over to there. But aside from that, I mean, it's kind of cool that it's lined up perfectly in the middle. So if I build a new one to be in the exact same spot, like the official one, the final one rather. Ooh, I never fixed that wall there. Whoops. Come down here, sunlight there. Ooh, that's nice. The way it's like hitting the silhouette of those buildings. If you were trying to shoot at people on those buildings, this side might have a bit of a disadvantage from this. Not gonna lie. But with the glowing outlines, it shouldn't be too much of a disadvantage. But like you said, I gotta generate reflections to really get a good idea of all this. Now that I think about it, now that you mention it, yeah. That gate's nice and lit up. Big ol', you know, those columns with the sunlight shining through them is really cool looking. I like it. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I'm definitely liking this. Let's generate reflections. Let's do it. And I need to get rid of this art and bring up chat on here so I can properly see everything. Okay. So that can affect things pretty substantially. It'll look even better now. Let's do it. Let's see. The waterfall will be nice and like kind of shadowed over here now, which is pretty cool looking actually. I haven't put the splashing water in yet, by the way. This isn't the new dynamic water yet. I just did some other stuff involving the water. Like the flow here was not even visible. I didn't have it above the water for some reason. And then I added a second one, not even realizing I had the first one, thinking I just never put it there. And then I ended up raising up the other one and making it smaller. So now I still do have both of them. One of them is big and covers the whole water plane. The other one is smaller and just goes through the middle of the river. And I like it a lot. I think it looks great. I'm so sorry that I've been inactive. I've been just working like crazy lately and just haven't had much time. Yeah, no, we don't blame you for it. It's okay. Yeah, it's understandable. There's been a lot of, you know, it's been a very, busy time. It's kind of a busy time of the year right now, I think, for a lot of people, in general. But I'm trying to see. Oh yeah, this moves now. For a lot of people who haven't been, who weren't here when the stream started, should have shown that off. Tiny bit higher on the sun. Yeah, I'm thinking so too. It's getting a little bit too... What I can do is I can raise the hill that's back there with the sun whenever I raise the sun, and then we'll still have that whole, you know, the sun right above the hill thing. But it'll be, so now you can do this. And hopefully that won't cause a whole bunch of problems in desync on the network. I might have to, like, turn it off or something like that if I, like, if 343 ever decides to, like, consider putting into a playlist, they're gonna immediately tell me to turn it off, probably. I could always do that. Nah, that's not as good. Never mind. Oof. What if I tone it down a bit? You know what I mean? Like, I could change the sun intensity a little. Well, it wasn't apparently very high anyway. I'm not sure. But yeah. That's a little bit higher. I could do that. That looks good on the mountain. Looks good pretty much everywhere else. But I could, like I said, I could raise the hill. But I want to forge. I'm just, like, actually motivated now. Yeah, nice. You should forge right now. Just go and see, like, how much I've gotten for copied over and stuff like that again. Let's see. Gives it a lot more depth than it did in the original sub position. Yeah, whenever it was up there, it was a really nice shot for that. And that's kind of plain looking now, but this is going to elevate the rest of the map. So it's worth it to, like, sacrifice that little bit of really nice looking area for you know what I mean? Like that one area with the trees and the sunlight shining through it was amazing. I might be able to do something like that over here. Boy, howdy, it's bright. There's got to be a way I can turn it down without it losing its artistic flair. You know what I mean? Is there a way to do that? Light bounce isn't it. That's just like... Actually, light bounce will help with inner areas, like down here, being more well lit. But, like, you see what I mean? Because it just means that the light will bounce off these objects and fill the area a little more. It does deaden your, like that. You see how there's a nice shadow there, but then it's just gone? That's a, yeah. But you can use in scattering as well. Oh, like the light bounce coloring. I remember you wanting an orangey look. Yeah, I haven't actually re-brought that back in, have I? But yeah, sunset kind of orangey look was what I was thinking. The tint here would be the orangey look, right? I forget which orange we'd settled on. We'd found a good one. Might be this one. Or was it more of a brown? Yeah, these are too intense. Maybe is this like darker red? Or this one? Yeah, it might have been... Well, it might not have been this one, but this one kind of looks a little good. I was like looking at this shadow. See how it's like changing this? It's just a little subtle kind of reddish brown. It works really nice with the way it's bouncing, but it might just need to be baked after we settle on a color. It might need to be baked afterward. Was it that I picked one of these, like a really light one? Might have been that. Missed the message. Oh, what'd you say? Gives it a lot more depth than it did in the original, but now you'll need to keep messing with the in-scattering and sky tints. Right. Yes. Okay, cool. I think I looked up just as you sent the second message, or just as I received the second message, and then I read the second one, but didn't read the first one. Sorry about that. Let's see. Skylight. This is the actual light coming out of the sky and how it changes the tint. I think that is the one that we really want to be set to like an orange. Right? Maybe I could do the, yeah, what I'm going to do is the tint override for the light bounce is going to be this darker red. Because that worked really nicely on the shadows, right? It's like deep brown. It's not even really red, it's more of a dark brown. But I like the way it works in the shadows. And then the actual light will be set to the orange, like this. I think that's a good method. Pink might even work, but yeah. Let's see, did they make any performance updates? Because this game is feeling really good. They did, actually, yeah. They did do a lot of performance updates. Let's see, I feel bad for anyone viewing that on max brightness. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure how do I bring this down? That's not what I want. So skylight is more of the generic light that comes not from the sun itself. I need to bring down the sun intensity. No. Not even that. What is it? Sky... Oh, is the sky intensity something that determines that? Nope. No, it doesn't. That's the one that we fixed our, you know, fog, you know, thing with. Sun intensity. Is that it? Is that what we're looking for? Let's see. You know what? We'll go back up to 100. And we'll go down to 0. Is that what I'm looking for? This is creating the light we need. And now I just need to pick the right sun intensity that isn't so ridiculous. I had it 100% because whenever it's coming down from over the back, it actually looked good that way. But now it might be a little too much. Let's see. Not sunlight intensity. Yeah, okay, cool. Sun intensity, not sunlight intensity. Okay, cool. And then sky tint. What is that going to do? Ooh, Jesus Christ. Whoa. That actually looks dope. I don't think it would be the one I want to go with, but it looks really cool. Completely changes the entire vibe, but it looks really cool. Oh my god, we got Doom right here. It's Mars. Yeah, I think this is going to go back to either none or such a minute change that it doesn't really do much. Let's see. So this is the default. That's like with white. So the default is around this shade. What is it? Around this, yeah, this shade right here. So I need to find a color that's this shade. Hello, Carlos. How's it going? Let's see. This will tie into in-scattering. Gotcha. Did I miss anything else? No. Okay, cool. I think I got everything. So sky tint. It needs to be roughly, whatever I pick needs to be this shade. Gosh, that looks so cool. Oh wow, that's like a like an alien atmosphere right there. I wish people understood enough about atmosphere that if I like actually picked something like this, they would understand that this would literally not be a normal Earth's atmosphere. That's all it would be. That's all it would really be doing here. You know what I mean? Instead of being like, that doesn't look realistic. It's like, yeah, because I'm not on Earth. See the halo ring in the sky or something like that, you know? Makes it a lot easier to understand if it's like, if you understand what the chemical makeup is. Like this right here looks like it's made of literal neon gas. Which is green, if I'm not mistaken. This one looks like argon, I believe is red. Argon gas is red, right? Anyway, orangey yellow. Okay. Orangey yellow. So like, kind of like this one. No, that's really yellow. I think it's coming out. It looks orangey yellow on its little square, but in the actual light, it's coming off as very yellow. This is more of a. This one's coming off as almost more of a orangey yellow on its own. What if we go down here? We pick a one that's like the right shade. It's getting really intense. Maybe it's because I'm staring directly into the sun. But yeah, do you want a are you meaning good reference? You say GOT, is it like Game of Thrones reference? Kicks eating comments. Oh, okay, gotcha. Let's see. Oh, the music just turned off a minute ago, and I just didn't react to it. There we go. This one's looking pretty decent. Let me see. Oof. I don't know. The way it actually looks in the map is no good, but the way it looks out there is okay, but like the intensity is insane. Yeah, no, I think there's something else that we need to change. Something about the intensity is making this fog insane. You said in-scattering? Might be it? Let's see. What are we doing wrong? Let's see. Like, I'm tempted to bring this back to, like, none. Just because of how well, none is just as intense. If I bring it to a darker shade, does that work better? Okay, what'd you say? Discord. Okay, let's see. That is nice. That's Ghost of Tsushima. Ghosts of the Tsushima. Look at that. That is nice. Real nice. Alright, 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 let's see. Well, we're actually on the color right now. Let's see, that's too red. That feels too, like, washed out. Like, it looks like it's too much. It's not dark enough. I need a really dark one like this one that'll give, like, contrasts or something. But this one right here looks a lot like the one you sent. This one looks really good, actually. Huh. Let's see, I'm noticing that the map is too flat. I'm definitely going to add more elevation at some point. Oh, your city map? It is fairly flat. I hadn't really thought about that. Oh, whoa. Sky tint intensity. That right there looks a lot like what you sent me. Oh, man. I think I need to make the sun go back down one tick. To like... Let's see. It goes by 5s. Let's go by 3. But like, you know, we'll bring it to like 7. We need to rebake our reflections. Probably need to rebake our lighting at some point too. But the reflections will help it, you know, right away. Just keep in mind your mountain highlight. Yeah, exactly. On the side of the mountain over there. Yeah, that's true. Okay. It definitely doesn't look bad over there right now. My pistol is gone, so I must have dropped it at some point. Alright, we're inside the match. Yeah, that mountain doesn't look bad right now. There's a little bit of weirdness in the collision right there that's actually still right now visible. Not really sure. Yeah, the city, the main ground level is very cross-mappy. I need more breaks and sightlines. I think that once you put like vehicles and stuff, like old destroyed like vehicles and buses and stuff like that on there, it's going to help too. Yeah, the fog might have gotten reduced too much. This is the closest you can get to that. And it starts looking pretty bad. So yeah, you're right. I think the fog needs to be adjusted. Let's see. Sun pitch. Fog. I think what did I do? I had been tweaking in scattering. Oh, okay. That will adjust, like, how much it affects the fogged area. Actually, yeah. Apparently that was part of how it got so close to that other one, was that I had that apparently in just the right spot, or roughly around the right spot. Was it fog depth scale that we need to bring up? Let's see. No fog looks odd. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think the fog is almost right, but then, like, right there it starts looking really weird and the fog looks a little odd. I am liking that, like, okay, one thing I like about the fog right now, the way the in-scattering is coming out, is that over there looks all sunsetty, right? And over here looks like the steam, or like the mist that's coming out of these waterfalls. And I did put some mist objects down there, some actual special effects mists down there. And so it might be that's what's coming out and making that happen, but it's like, I really like the difference between the fog and then whatever's down here that's causing this to be nice and white, because it would do this. Like, in reality, the mist would be very, very thick, and to the point where you'd see this sort of fog. Like it wouldn't be so so orange as the rest of the sunlight, excuse me. But yeah, let's see. It's your intensity. Okay, my intensity, fog intensity. Ooh boy. I need to bring it down, because that's as high as it goes. If we need more fog, then that is... yeah. Let's see. No, I'll just bring that back to 300, I guess. Well, 500 didn't look bad. Let's see. Sky fog. It's your intensity? Sky fog. Oh, okay. Sky fog intensity. Oh, okay. I'll bring this back down, by the way. Does it need to be like 400? Oh, there it goes. It's starting to work. Whenever you had set it up, I think you had it at 500. That's why I've been going to 500, but then like we keep on adjusting it. Okay, we'll go back up to 500 to see. Yeah, it's looking a little better now. Let's stand right here and take a look around. What happened to my other weapon? Did I throw it down again? Weird. Waterfalls coming down. Okay. I'm liking it. I think I just need to move that object and fix it a bit right there, but the actual fog looks pretty good. What do you think? Do you think... Here's a question. Do you think this... Well, it is just a placeholder mountain anyway. No, this is close to the real mountain. I'm actually doing a real mountain now because I built this yesterday. The fact that it's only 5... I am going to fix that, though. Like, the rest of it looks good. That spot right there is no good. I need to put trees and stuff on it. The actual body of the mountain is looking good at this point. But mostly I feel like it's trees that need to be added to it and things to that effect. Things that'll, like, break up the silhouette just a tiny bit and make enough of a, you know what I mean? Like something that'll, like, just barely break it up. Now, I want to see if this will disappear if I get up into the actual map. Let me, scale this up. Because that will make the river look like it's actually there. And I just realized that I could do that. While I was looking down there. That looks like a river. Look at that. In fact, that kind of looks like a river more than the actual water object that's on it, and I'm considering just moving the water object since I take up... That might be too scaled up to be able to see the flow of the thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. What do you think? I think that looks much better. I might have to do that down there too. But if I get too much effects on this map... I don't know, something they did made the effects not disappear as much. I don't know about you guys. Have y'all noticed that? Is that just on my computer? I'm noticing effects not, like, deactivating like they were whenever I was playing... Whenever I was doing the desert map that I'm still gonna go back to eventually, but... Y'all know what I'm talking about? That's honestly, like, the best way to do water flow. Like, that's insanely good. Discord? Okay. Let's see. Give me 2 seconds. Can probably scale this one up and go like this, because they'll be able to see it from up here. There we go. Ooh-wee. That is way too high up. Hold on. Oh man, yeah, that looks much better. I feel like this one, where is it? Easy move to the right a bit, so it'll centralize its animations a little better. Maybe scale it down a bit. There we go, that looks pretty good. Almost looks like waves hitting that, the shore right there. That doesn't look any good right there, but yeah. Okay, I think I might need to move all of this up just a bit because it's not enveloping the bottom of that waterfall properly. Let's see, is this the... No, it's still marking it as the eroded terrain. Where is it? 400 energy barrier, there we go. There we go, just hide that inside there. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, okay, okay. So up here in the actual map, if you look down now, that's what you're going to be looking at. Let's see. Okay, you said Discord. Let's see. Ooh. How about this approach? That is a pretty nice one. Look at that one. It's kind of small. Hold on, let me open in the browser and see. Oh, nope, that's just a small image, that's all. But it looks pretty good. That is a decent approach. It's a lot more distinction between the sunset with the red and orange with the rest of like the mist, which is nice and blue. How do we do that? Would that be this fake in scattering needs to change? I would think so. To a... Let's see. See if one of these does the trick. That's a nice one. Is there the blues down here, like the lighting? Yeah, here we go. I can go to more pure blues and just see, instead of having to pass over non-blues. You know? Really liking the teals. Like this one. And then we gotta change some other things, but like doing something like that might be one way toward that. Let's see, blue to white fog in scattering. Okay. I wonder if the volumetric fog would play a role in this. Nope, not really. Let's see. So that's the sky. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Sky tint of a deep blue, maybe? This is looks like the ocean. Let's see, it would affect it. Okay. So if I change this one to a deep blue and then decrease how much it's like affecting things, would that be a way to go? Let's see, it's like a dark blue, like this or this. Comparing side by side. It's like this one's intensity, but this one's color. Like this one's shade and this one's color. It's making it very difficult to decide. Almost, I honestly almost like the purple one, but I don't think that's the way to go. Can try it. It's all just about experimenting, really. Exactly. Let's try that one. And then I think I need to bring the sun down to make this effect on the horizon. Now, which means I'll need to lower this again. Which is fine by me. I didn't have it that high in the first place. But like, you see what I mean? If I put the sunlight right at the horizon, it's going to generate... Wait, we need to bring it back. I just want to bring it down by like 2 more. No, I don't. We'll go to 6. 1 more. Or just go back to the set to, you know what, it might be like 83. There we go. And then we've got to change the actual, like the fog, so it's not such high in scatter. You know, this orange might be making things worse, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Oh boy. No, that's not what I want. Let's see, where's this one? In scattering. That's brightening it up. Hold on. I think this doesn't want to be this color anymore, because now we have the rest of the other colors selected differently. It's more of like this shade in that image you sent. You see how that looks like the nice dark of those mountains? And then, what if we do... Okay. I think the mountain... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, let's see. To do the light that way, I'm gonna go over here. Because that's like a silhouette. Instead of... That's like turning it into a silhouette or something. You know what I mean? Let's see, that's pretty nice. Doesn't really do anything for the mountain whenever I put it behind it. You know, it doesn't seem to make much of a silhouette there. But putting a silhouette over here, the mountain still has its sunlight shining on it, and both of those become a really nice silhouette. And I could put another mountain in the distance that literally mimics that one that's in the image. You know, it's just like, whoop, and then goes back down. Oh, let's see, what are you saying? Can try it, it's all just about experience. Or I'll just let you do it however you want. Yeah, I'm just trying things out, but blue to white fog in scattering. I need to try that out. Fog in scattering. Okay, so you were saying put white on the fog in scattering. I like the idea of the white. Like, I'm looking at the image you sent though. I think this one's good. This one is like actually more like it, and then this actual like white fog that's being affected by this special effect is creating the white, and then like the medium blue, and then the dark blue on the actual silhouettes. Do you see what I'm saying? Is this looking like what you're thinking? I think something, though, is about the way that the sun, like, it's too centralized. I want to spread it out across the horizon a little more if we can, which might be something to do with the stuff we changed up here. Like the, let's also mess with the tint override, because that might also be changing how these all look. Yeah, it definitely changed stuff. Let's see. How is this affecting the map itself? I need to bake reflections, don't I, to see how that actually affects the map and stuff. Ooh, it's like a nighttime map. My favorites are the original white with the placeholder mountain I had in, then the orange foggy background you had. Yeah? Let's see. The orange foggy, like the, let's see, the one we just had a minute ago, whenever we had everything set to like red. Like something like that. Anyone else who wants to chime in, let me know too. Because if you guys have a favorite, let me know. Let's see. Sun intensity. I kind of like the way that the red silhouettes against this pure, more pure white of the water and stuff like that. It kind of makes a good juxtaposition, I think. I need to probably rebake reflections to really get that, like, actually do the color it would be. But yeah, you see what I mean? I like how it's like red, just sort of a grayish, greenish, and then it comes into this gray. I don't hate that. This color grade is now more of a twilight. Yeah, I agree. The one, the darker blue one was, whereas this, like, this is more like a, this is getting to be back to sunset, but we're still a ways off. What was that? FX count is at 101%. Uh-oh. Okay. Whoop, that's not what I meant to do. If I bring it back over here, the light, the way the light like comes in through the structure and stuff. If you look at my RDR picture, you could try that color grade. Okay. So just to show, so we had this one. We almost got there. I don't know if it was the best option. We're now closer back to this one right now. I don't think we're done. And how cool would it be to have clouds? I might have an idea, but I don't know yet about clouds. I might need to give that a try. And these are the Red Dead Redemption images, which are more like a dusty yellow. It kind of feels very Western because of it. The dusty yellow doesn't really feel as much like a, you know, like a traditional like Japanese movie would probably depict it, but it is really good looking. So it's relying a lot on the trees pouring in. We don't really have that environment, but we can definitely give it a shot to try and reach that level of like yellowy, like the sky is blood red right now. It's crazy. That's not what we really want to do. Do I really have a sky tint actually set to red? Well, that would explain why it's blood red. Okay, so we need to bring this back to like a proper... Can I do like no color again and just see what that looked like? Okay, that's what that looks like if I do no color. If I go with like a blue sky... Let's see which one that would look like a... They're all so heavily impacted by the other colors that, like, they're not looking very blue anymore. But that's kind of... That would be kind of... Oh my gosh, I'm inside of a structure. That would be... We need to tweak some stuff to get there. But the, this is getting to the, let's see, the fake-in scattering needs to be shifted back to orange to do the Red Dead Redemption. Like that. Getting there. I think I need it to be... Isn't you more foggy one? Oh, cool. sounds good. I think this sky tint, I gotta go with the whiter one or something. Or darker one? Is that what I need? I'm trying to get the fog to not look as gradient on the... Oh my god, what am I? Let's see. By making it whiter, it can blend in more with the white fog, but I think that the fog's in-scattering, I think, is the problem. Right? Fake in-scattering tint? Is that what's changing its shifting its color? Yeah, it might be, but let's see. Let's see. You sent me a more foggy one. Hold on. What is this? Ooh. Red Dead Redemption with more fog. And a nice mountain in the background. Okay, okay. They have bloom. I never realized Red Dead Redemption had bloom. Never really thought about it before. Let's see. Okay. Let's go down here. That floating object there is really getting, like, bothering me. It's making it very hard to, like, focus on what I'm actually supposed to be focusing on. Oh. Oh, bringing up the in-scattering. Right, back to 60. Like, we brought it down, but actually bringing it back up to 60? Or 0.6, I mean. It's looking really nice. Let's see. That's actually putting more of the sun on the horizon like I was trying to do with that other one. Let's see. That might actually be... Let's see, sky tint. Ooh. Sun tint. I think the sun tint needs to be more like reddish, pinkish. Ooh, wow, that's intense. That is not what I want to do. It was 0.6 before? No, it was 0.06. Well, let's go to 0.1 actually. Bring it a little higher, because that's what I was trying to do. Let me see about the way this looks down there. Oh, you can't even see that energy barrier doing its thing anymore. Is that because I brought the? Yeah, that's because I brought this up, isn't it? No. I don't know what it was. Something got too intense. Oh boy, don't know what I did. What if I did like 0.8 on the sky tint intensity? Let's see. Since you more foggy one. Is this going to be something we should keep messing with now, or should we just like find one that looks close and start using that as like a placeholder as we move further and further on? Because we're starting to get to a point where it's like, can we even decide right now? You know what I mean? What is this? Why? Oh, that's the actual sky. No? Oh, sky light intensity. That's actually going to be something that's more visible on the map. Oh man, my colors are all over the place right now. I don't hate this, but it feels too bright, too intense. I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong here that made it so very, very intense. You know what I mean? Hey, you said Discord? Send me another one? Ooh. That's nice. Nice and dark with the... It's like dark, deep bluish with like the pink sun. That's pretty cool. And then you've got some other images here. Yellow with green. Very cool. Orange against green. I like all of these. Let's see. Right now I've got a bit of a pink sun. I could try and tilt toward that and see how that comes out. Okay. What do I need to change again? Okay, sky tint. That's the sun tint. We go to the fake in scattering or the tint override. Is that right? No. Why does nothing seem to change anything right now? Okay, that one right there. The sky tint. Okay, is this the thing that I need to bring down to make it less intense? Yeah, I think that was helping. Bringing that down helped the intensity. I don't hate this, to be honest. Like, right away, what do you think? It's like the pink fading into the yellow, fading into like these like green and misty rolling hills with the white mist over here. And then the yellow horizon. I obviously need to fill that in, but nah. I think that the it's getting close to the Ghost of Tsushima one that you had sent to me. This is the one I was just looking at to try and replicate, but I haven't gotten to the darker shades of blue yet, that's all. But I do need to like I would need to make these. There's too many different colors going off at once. Let's see. Okay, well, in that case, I think I need to find a deeper. That's like too much blue. Why is the horizon yellow and green right now? That's the question. You have yellow, green, pink, blue, and white. Yep. It's like a rainbow sky. Okay, so if I go to one of the deeper blues again, and we try to bring it back up to the way it was before, where it would actually, gosh, where it actually was like visible, sky intensity, sky tint intensity. Let's see, gotta bring it back down actually. If it's a little more turquoise than blue, that's too purple. Is there a deep turquoise one? I know that's blinding. Give me a second to find the right one. That one's closer to this. If I adjust the intensity... Yeah. Okay. Alright, check this out. We're getting really close to Ghost of Tsushima here. We're not quite there, and there are no clouds. Clouds up here would be one of the bigger things. It's a little too green. Maybe it's the wrong shade, but it's getting there really close. It's like a sort of a... It's a turquoise, but there isn't really a deep turquoise other than these... Other than like this one and maybe this one if I bring it down or something. Okay, hold on. 0.5. That could be it, actually. With clouds, this would be exactly like that. Yeah, color-wise with clouds is exactly like that. Red to yellow to orange, which is a more natural blend, to the deep bluish green, like silhouettes and fog of the distance, and then whatever's close is just the color it is. Yeah, this is basically this Ghost of Tsushima image right here, but we need clouds. That's the only thing that's left, and I think I need to lower the sun. Those are the only two things left. Would be to bring the sun lower again, which is like... See, if the clouds are in the way, it would have this kind of coloring. But there are no clouds in the way. So let's go to 8. Well, that doesn't look good over there, but I can fix the mountain to look proper again, and then make it work with that. Everything else is looking good. Maybe if I move the mountain over there, you know? It is not blue. Wait, what? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, this is really dark blue, and this one's more of a turquoise green. But the problem is that it's like, there isn't another option that's between the two. What do you mean? This isn't blue to you? That right there isn't blue to you? It's like a blue and purple. and like a bit of a turquoise in some areas. And it's especially turquoise over here on this monitor, but that's just because this monitor sucks. But like this one is, yeah, it's like deep blues and purples and stuff like that. Yours is way off? Oh, I know, mine is way off. Whenever I tried the other ones that were closer to the color, they were also way off. Like they were... it's like there's not really a middle ground anywhere. The problem is that they don't really have a middle ground. Well, this is kind of close. What do you think? Just a little better? Actually, now that I moved the sun too, it's kind of helping it look more like it. Let's see. Also kind of depends on where I'm standing. If I go up here, it's totally different. I have so much verticality on this map, you gotta take all of them into consideration. Not even close to blue. Let's see. I'm confused. Are you saying that my map isn't close to blue, or that the image you sent me isn't close to blue? That's what I need to... Whoops, that's Steam. I don't think I can put them side by side, except for on stream. Let's see. Display capture. If I can find my little one that goes on the left. It's in the lower right corner. Where is my display capture? Oh, there it is. That should be it? Why is it not working? Oh, right. Right. I haven't changed it. I haven't actually activated this one since I changed my graphics card, so there it is. Okay, cool. Alright. Here we go. We've got Halo up. We've got this up. Wait. Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on. I somehow turned on two different left displays. Is that it? There we go. Okay. So you're telling me these aren't the same shades of colors? I can make that one bigger too, if that helps. Obviously I've got a threshold here where it gets much darker up there. And we've got the lighter blues down here. Trying to get those worked out. This is, these are similar shades of colors, right? Let's see. And then I gotta put this back down here to get out the way, I think. What do you think? And let me bake reflections, because we got that going on. Discord? Alright, let's see. Baking some reflections. It's getting closer than it was, but put your intensity up. Okay, cool. Alright, so intensity. So now we're talking about sky tint intensity, or sky, or which intensity? Fog intensity, or which one? Sun tint intensity. Oh, Jesus Christ. 0.5 would be up from what it was. Oh my god, that's a little much. I think I gotta... Wait, I had it at 0.1. Let's go to 0.2 and see how that looks. You know, it might be because of this pink. Maybe we need to switch to a pinkish orange. Because now I'm looking at it, it's almost more of a yellow orange with a pink halo around it. You know what I mean? In the other one, but let's see. Okay, this is all wrong. So we go down here and find like a nice pink salmon kind of. Sun tint? Okay, cool. I will check that. Let me just back out instead of changing it. Let's see, sun tint intensity. So this is 0.2 instead of 0.1. This is already up from what it was before. But like I said, it looks like maybe we've got the wrong color. This one's not bad. It's closer to the yellow and orange in the middle. By the way, this is the image you sent me on my display. Which is, yeah. So like I'm seeing a lot more bright yellow and white light in the middle. And then some pink up here, right? Like the pink that we're seeing around the edges. But mostly it's a stream of like white and yellow in the middle with like orange kind of glow around it. So I'm trying to get there, but let's see. It'll go more yellow the higher up your intensity. Okay, cool. And my screen is extremely close to D65. Okay, so if the intensity comes up, it's going to be huge. That's like just 1. If I do like 0.5, we'll get some more of that darker sky back. Let's see, it might even need to be 0.4 to get some of that darker sky back. The intensity of the sun in the middle is a little higher. Let's also raise it. There we go. We're getting our yellow and orange back. Maybe that's all it was. We need to bring it back up off the ground. That might be what it was. If I bring it back down to 0.3, we get our dark sky back around it. Maybe even try 0.2 with it being raised up. What do you think? Now up your fog. Okay, so do you think it was a good thing to... Whoa, Jesus Christ. I hope everybody was prepared for that. So is it 0.4? Is that where we want it? Or do we want to bring it down? I kind of like this, actually, to be honest. Even though it's not... I think the image you sent is a little more subtle of a sunlight, and I kind of like this, though, where, like, the dark is farther away. Because in the image you sent me, it's like a cutscene, it looks like, but I'm not sure. Anyway, now up your fog. Okay. So, which fog are we going to be bringing up? Fog... Like, I wonder if we, real quick, I'll bring it back up, but real quick, if we bring that down, will it adjust how the light is coming off the sun? A little bit. I was thinking like it would bring us more of the darkness. If we bring it down to 0.25, it brings us more of that darker sky, but unfortunately it brings us that line just gets too intense. So I'm not sure. Kick, stop eating messages, you cock. Sorry about that. Yeah, maybe, I mean, YouTube messages also sent. Maybe it's time to start using YouTube so Kick will stop kicking you in the butt, you know what I mean? Now, let's see. How is this affecting the bases? We're getting that light. Oh yeah, this is the angle where the light was hitting there. And getting all these nice spots lit up. I like this one. I like this angle. Let's see. More fog needed to mask. Okay. Which fog? The in-scattering? Is that what you're talking about? Ooh. That got colorful. Seemed instantly change the color. Like the 0.7? Is that enough more fog? I'm really liking the silhouettes that's creating on these objects. Let's see. I think I should move these mountains. I think I should move that mountain up. It looks a little short. Further away too. Kind of like towers over everything else. I think it'd be better. Let's see. Hold on. Nope. Let's see. Not by much. Depth scale and slightly brighter. Depth scale and slightly brighter. Okay, slightly brighter on the sun. Where is it? The sun tint intensity? Is that what you want? Whoa, slightly, not significantly. Like that? Is that what you're thinking? Or is it brighter on something else? On the fog. Okay, I'll put this back. 0.4. Brighter. The in-scattering part? Or where's the let's see, the fog intensity is gonna, that disappears. Oh, Jesus Christ. Wow, that looks awful. Look at the difference. Instantly nicer. Okay, let's see. Fog. You're talking about in-scattering? Like bring it even more? Or did you mean bring the fog down to let the sunlight back through? Let's see. We got depth scale at 500 and fog intensity at 500. This is so much like technical number stuff for now. Let's see. Okay, try near fall off to 80. Near fall off. Fog near fall off to 80. Okay. Whoa, that goes by 50s. Ooh, that's looking nice. That's looking real nice. Let's see. Hold on, let me bake reflections. And, okay, now push your mountain way back. I agree. There's a lot I want to do with the mountain. I think I might even move it closer to us being silhouetted by the light behind it or something. We'll see. Just trying to see if that light is too dazzling on that grav lift real quick. No, that's pretty good. I like it. I also like how it's pouring through those openings. It's nice. It's nice. Let's see what this world looks like through the lens of a Banshee. It's supposed to be a Banshee. I forgot to set the vehicle right. Okay, alright, let's hold on. Before I do anything, I'm setting this to a Banshee. Oh my god. Let's see. A nav point is going to be on because it's set to air. What? Class any, terrain type air, faction banished. What? This should not be spawning a mongoose. Is it because there's something in the way? It must be something in the way. Something in the way. Okay, let's see. Okay, you've got 2 streams open. Okay, now push your mountain way back. I have 2 streams open. I do have 2 streams open. You're right. Oh man, I forgot about the second display. Okay, hold on guys. Hold on. That used to be my the example. Why is it a mongoose? What is this thing doing? Alright, I'm gonna check that in a second. I know this is completely irrelevant right now, but oh wait, hold on. It's bothering the crap out of me that the where is it? Come on. There it is. That the mongoose has been it's not summoning, like spawning in a Banshee. There might be a broken like vehicle spawner. I've actually had those before. Where yeah, no, it's a mongoose again. That's weird. Okay, anyway, Discord. What did you say? Batman. Video unavailable. Watch on YouTube. Okay.
Something's in my ass.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's gonna get a like. That's gonna get a like. Anyway. Okay. So, yeah, the mountain. The mountain, I'm thinking about moving it over there. Behind all that. Which means this won't really be silhouetted anymore, and I might need to move it to where it's over there, or build something over here for it to be silhouetted too. But what do you think? A classic, indeed. Okay, I'm not moving it that way. I'm moving it. Come on. There we go. Whoa! Okay, what do you think of that? Not there yet. I need to clean up the bottom there. But as far as the upper silhouette is concerned. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Yeah, good. Yeah, that looks great. And it's also like that terrain up there is supposed to look like the snow, but like I need tapering off though. You need tapering off, but check Discord. Wait, what? Wait, what did you send me? Here's the part I had my stream paused on so you can compare then versus now. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's definitely a pretty big difference. That's pretty extreme. And then I'll figure out something for over there. I'm not sure what I'm gonna have over there, but I might like move that a bit over or something like that, but we'll see. Like, it's all looking that direction now. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do over here. And it could just be like, you know, mountains or something. But yeah. Actually, the highest point on the map where you're probably gonna see that mountain from is actually, it's not bad down there. It's pretty good. Let's see. By tapering off, I mean going down gradually instead of a steep drop. Oh, yeah, just like that part. Oh, you were saying that just before I turned it, didn't you? Weren't you? Whenever I turned it to make it look more like this. Because that was like that was what I was trying to build over there originally. But yeah. Okay. I'm liking this a lot. I'm liking this a whole lot. Oof. What do you think should be over here though? That's my question. Any suggestions? Because now that was my idea. Was the mountain was going to be over here, and other stuff was going to be over there. But now I'm like, I'm liking this so much. I'm thinking now I got to figure out what's over here. Possibly I can have this cliff go out a little farther and down. Like I could have the slope of this cliff of the mountain you're on come down like that. So there'll be a lot of the horizon taken up right there. But then whatever's over there, maybe another like smaller mountain range or something. I like how it tapers off in that photo. Yeah, exactly. Of Red Dead Redemption, yeah. I like it. Okay, so we've done some pretty cool painting. Okay, now let's see. I like that. And you know, it's not a lot of objects either. Like I said, that's like, what was it? This prefab had like, what, 4 or 5 objects in it for the mountain? And it creates all that dynamic shapes of all of those bumps and terrain, stuff like that. That's what I was going for the entire time. With the lighting it was set up whenever I built it. The only thing you could really see with the fog and the lighting, the way, I think it was actually that you had set it up or something, but I don't remember. Or no, I built it between. Right, after you dumped the thing and then I rebuilt it. The fog and lighting. It was set up to where all you could really see was up there, so that was the only part I had like really textured or anything. How does it look rotated? Let's see. Well, I've got a 5-degree rotation here. I'll go all the way around and we can see a bunch of different angles. So that's a terrible angle. Awful, because I built it for the other angle. This is like the back end of it. I like built it entirely for that angle. So there's a couple of angles we could do here. Like, this is sort of a lumpy taper on the right, and let's see. Do you see how it's slightly tapered off now? Hey, Shifty Shredder, how's it going? Yeah, so like, this is like, oh, you mean like you wanted to be wider at the base, like you're saying this side is too steep, and you wanted more like this, but on that side? Is that what you're trying to say? More like this one? Because that looks pretty good to me too. I actually like how that swoop, and the way the light is hitting that swoop feels really dynamic. It's actually getting a bit of the shine on the side of the mountain at the same time as getting full silhouette. So I actually really like that angle. Right? Oh Jesus, I'm hitting the wall again. But yeah, how's it going, Shifty Shredder? We are currently building a bit of the environment, the skybox. And here, where I'm not flying so high, it doesn't look as bad right there. Right there, if I go too high, you start to see it dipping down. Actually, no, it keeps going. I thought it was going to dip down right there. There was like one spot where it looked like it was going to dip down, but yeah. And yeah, that looks really nice. Man, they are going to get the shit beat out of them by anyone up here. Let's see. Might need 2 more rocks. Looks good. Like inside the mountain? Maybe. I do know that I need something over here. I feel like I want to focus on some more areas around it first and then go back to that. But yeah, I love the way those trees look. And I'm thinking about, you know what I could do? Yeah, hold on, I'll screenshot it and send it to you. Okay, sounds good. I just realized that if I add some trees to that hill, that's gonna look amazing, I think. Not as big as the other trees, though. You'll see. I'm gonna scale it down. Well, come on now. What is the button? That's the button I'm looking for. For some reason, I can't find the button. Okay, use the mouse and then use, yeah, and then, okay, cool. Now it'll let me actually adjust it. So if I bring these back there, right? And, hold on. Bring these so they're actually still visible and on top of that hill, right? And then I shrink them. It'll create a silhouette of a small tree line, which will be able to make it look like these trees are much, much, much closer than those trees. It already is kind of creating that now. I wonder... Actually, you know what I could do? At that distance, I could do grass. You know? I think I could do like flowers or grass or something like that that won't actually... Like I could take a really big patch of grass or flowers or something like that and clip it into the hill over there. I'm going to leave those trees there. I'm not going to delete them yet because they're in a good spot to be able to copy and put more of them in. But for now, let's find some like these could be like almost like palm trees from a distance, but that's definitely not the one we're going to go with. Need to find some kind of like... That would be too flowery, too top heavy. Those are too dispersed. Those are too flat from the side. But finding a nice tree line looking silhouette in here. Ooh, these aren't bad. No, they're too small. What am I talking about? I'm looking for a really big patch. Let's see, I'll need to look at... You said I'll need you to look straight... Oh, at it first. Oh, gotcha. Grass makes this... grass makes seems like a good idea. Yeah. I like it too. Oh, I see what you mean. One that's more like, it's more gradual and keeps going and going and going. I was not considering that part of the mountain, but you're right, I could now incorporate that into it. Might be cool. Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking of that as a separate hill. But yeah, it would definitely work as one. Oh no, my... Come on now. Ugh. Jesus. Ah, I lost my place. I pressed all the wrong buttons and lost my place. Let's see. So basic grass could probably work. These look okay, but then they're too small. That defeats the purpose of making the big patch. These could work. Let's see. What is this? Ivy patch? Oh. The ivy patch might make good silhouettes. We found out that these look really good from a distance, so I'll probably slap those into that little, near the village. They look like almost like soccer trees. The rock in front can still be a separator hill, but need another tapering layer. Okay, cool. Like back behind it. That sounds like a good idea. Let's see those. I'm trying to find one that's just right. Natural grass. The ivy patch might work. Let's see. Grass in general might work. Ooh. Natural shrubs. Look at that. Those look like pine trees. Like, kinda. Like the silhouettes of pines from a really far distance. So, this one right here might be the one to go with. Those have too much of a big bulb up high. Orange flower. Those aren't bad for trees, actually. Like, from that distance, the big leafy areas would look like those sort of puffs. That wouldn't be bad either. It's the orange flowers 10 by 10. Let's see. Reed grass. That one would be pretty convincing. Silverweed plant. I think the orange flowers are slightly better than the silverweed, because the silverweed is pretty flat. Oh, hold on. That might be the way to go. Or even that one. Tall, pale plants. Look at that. I think tall, pale plants might be the best one so far. These tomato bushes are the closer ones. The tall, pale plants might be the ones from really far away. Yeah, okay, we're going tall, tall, pale, 30 by 30. And I'm going to move them back there. Oh, come on now. Let's switch back from mouse and keyboard back to controller as soon as I went to press the move button. Come on now, seriously. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, I don't know if we're anywhere close to it by now. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, over there. We need to scale it up pretty substantially until it looks like a tree line. Why am I on any form of that? Okay, we gotta see it from the arena. Let's see. Seen from this perspective. It's looking pretty good. I will say I need to probably put more than one. Ooh, they're starting to fly. All the way down here they fly. And up here they fly. Gonna have to figure out a way to solve that. And what about up here? Any of them flying over here? Nope. I need some more down there. Let's see. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Just a bit taller though, tiny bit. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I can actually scale it up vertically. Yeah. And then I'm gonna duplicate it and put another one over there. It's great though, it's just like two pieces and it creates an entire forest tree line up there. Hard to see, but I think it works. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna be a nice little like frickin' like a whole tree line just with two pieces. It's gonna be nice. Let's see, now do your taper rock and you can do even more going up the mountain trees. I agree, and like these, I think will... Oh wow, that actually adds some up there. Nice. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. And it's just the silhouette. Like, I don't have anything down there, but you can't see anything down there, so it doesn't matter. And then like, I was trying to get in a Banshee and fly around, obviously, but the... Do y'all know what causes this? I had this happen on Waterworks. I think it had something to do with, like, the fact that it was inside the building or something. It was, like, clipping. Anyway, I'm gonna set this to... If I set this to actually to a Banshee, enabled, will that force it to be a Banshee? And let's see what this looks like in the actual, you know, game mode. Oh, nice, and then... There, it's a Banshee now. Why wasn't it letting me before? So this will be what you'll see in the actual game now. In that direction. Then, of course, like you said, the mountain going back behind it. I think that sun is just right to where it's actually going to... I want, whenever we put the mountain there, whenever we put the mountain like that, I want to make sure it's just low enough below the sun that the silhouette will hit this and the mountain behind it, and they'll look like separate silhouettes at the different distances. You know what I mean? Let's see. I think that'll be doable too. And also, I think I can do that entire silhouette with one piece, because this piece here works really well for silhouette for sloping angles. Let's see, and your fog's been masked, so it's good on that front. Yeah, now do your taper rock. Yeah, okay. So you see this? This is the one. It's the Alpine Rock Chunk Inn. I think it's the stalactite or something like that. It's not an actual stalactite, but it's the one that, like, the one rock that looks like a big cone. And then if I take that and I, like, let's see, turn it around, for example, and then tilt it, then I've got myself a silhouette line of a really nice hill there. And then I can adjust like the hill just a bit or whatever I need to do. And then I just move it back into position. And I've got that one or two of those inside of that mountain, and then I put one over there as well as part of the way the mountain goes off the back there. Let's see. Put that back there. Oop, it still needs to go much farther, actually. Is that right? Oh gosh, I keep hitting the edge of the map. Oh, I wish monitors could fly outside the map. I don't understand. Like, I can understand killing a Spartan as soon as that's outside the map, you know what I mean? Like, if you go outside the map and then turn into a Spartan and it kills you, that's 100% cool. Go ahead, do that. But the other one, with the you know, the monitor, that's kind of weird. Oh, I scaled it down over here. I think I need to scale it back up to be mountain scaled. Just realized. Try and keep just both the green and the red. Oh well. Yeah, I definitely have to scale it up. Specifically on vertical, but yeah, look at that. Definitely can go a lot higher. Oh, what are you saying? Needs a higher taper. Isn't it great what fog and silhouettes do to a map? Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so it's kind of killing our original tree line, but honestly, that one being active, fine. And then putting another one on top of that one would still do a pretty good job. Let's see, I need to make this bigger. And let me see if I'm actually even lined up correctly, because... oh gosh, come on. I may or may not even be touching the mountain. It's hard to see, but I think I am touching the mountain. The mountain itself would look hideous if I went over to the other side, but yeah. Needs a higher taper, but it's getting there. Higher taper isn't like higher up, like this. Yeah, there we go. This is what I was hoping for. You see how the sun is now silhouetting the mountain and the tree line separately. They're not eating each other. Look at that. That's what I wanted. Let's see. I think I need to make it bigger. Oh my god, I didn't realize how much smaller I made it whenever I made it part of the other mountain. Oh jeez. Nice. But yeah, you can kind of see how the tree line is getting its own depth. Now Jin reflections. Yeah, for sure. That edge needs to be cleaned up, and I think that hill needs to be cleaned up anyway, though. So, like, I'll go and, like, finish. It looks like, basically, I haven't continued the horizon that way, which I haven't. Like, a Banshee could probably fly all the way over to here, so I need stuff back there. But, yeah. Let's save it. Let's generate reflections. Yay for layers. Yeah. Now generate reflections. Okay, okay. That looks really cool. I honestly don't even know if we need a tree line on the big mountain, because the idea of it being like so far away and so big that the trees aren't even visible in the silhouette line could also be a really cool effect to put there. The fact that you can see the trees on both of these, I put into a means of you seeing them, and then I didn't on the back one, it makes it feel even farther away than it really is. You see what I mean? I think it's actually better to leave the big mountain bare of trees, because people who are looking at it will view it... oh man, why did it not drop me where I wanted to be? People who are looking at it will see it as, you know, there's trees there on that hill, and that one is even farther away. Even closer to the sun, you know what I mean? I don't know, I think that might work anyway. And I also like how the farther you go down, somehow the sun gets even more effective at showing that forest. Let's see. Nice. This is what I was hoping it would turn into when I did your placeholder one. Yeah. Yeah. With the mountain continuing deeper and deeper, like down and stuff like that. Yeah. See how much better it looks tapered off? I agree. I also like how it almost looks like there's a second peak, but not quite. You see what I mean? Like there's a small second peak. Nowhere near as big as that one. And there also is a small second peak there. So, and a bump there. It's a hill, but it's not really another peak. There's a kind of a peak break off here, like separation, and then there's another little, almost like a second peak there. I like the way that looks. It's coming out nice. And then that's actually not bad either, and I'm gonna probably keep it there and put the other ones in that I was gonna do, like, which is like a matter of like flipping it around and getting it to look nice. Actually, the way the light is now, do you see that? I'm able to get the silhouette from the side lighting. That's nice. All right, now I need one of really quick before we go on. This is the other rock I was trying to look for to put over there with those. So I'm gonna put this over there too, and then I can go do whatever else. Because I see you're saying now do this, and I agree. Yeah, I'll move on to something else in a second. I'm just gonna go put this over there. It's so tiny. Just wanted a stack of rocks down here. I think I've got them in bad spots, but we're gonna fix it in a second. Ooh, that went every scale direction. I meant to switch it to this. Let's see, should I do it this way or flip it over? Where it would be a larger at the top rock, which are always really interesting looking whenever they've got like rock that's up high that's actually bigger than the rock underneath it. Yeah, there we go. That's a good angle. And then what I want to do is actually grab this one and put it in front of the other one. Sort of get its... maybe on this side. And I can bring this one up. Put it there. There we go. That kind of gets a little nicer, I think, the way I had it before. What do you think? Oh, okay, now you're saying stuff. So this okay, see how much better it looks tapered off. Now you need a closer layer with actual trees. Yeah, I might need to do that. I left some of the edge here bare because I was going to put actual trees in front of these giant tomato bushes. And then I'll need actual trees on the map and actual trees like on this. Like imagine if I've had some trees like right around there, which would actually provide cover for people on here from flying vehicles like the Banshee. So if the Banshee takes off and you're here, you were trying to get to the Banshee and suddenly someone else takes it, you now can like turn around and try to engage them through the tree line. And then there'll be this really nice, but the tree line will actually, let's go with some pine trees. Hold on, biomes. Let's see it in action, not terrain. But yeah, you're learning how to lay mountain and silhouettes. Yes. I knew your expertise in making it in Forge actually combined with I'm pretty good at drawing mountains and stuff like that. So I think that it was a good. At least I wasn't starting from zero whenever you started teaching me. You know what I mean? Is what I'm saying. At least we had some like bonus from like whenever I draw D&D maps and stuff like that. I draw mountains pretty well. On maps, like I get all of the detail into my map, even though it's a simple little line drawing and stuff like that. I could actually show you what I mean by that, but yeah. But like I could actually like put some trees on here. This is not going to be, it's going to be thrown in. I'm not actually going to place them in a good place just yet, but yeah. And I'll put a similar ones over here. That is a tiny ass little tree. Let's see. So next time you do these, it'll be much faster. I agree. I also like had no idea really how to do the fog and all that kind of stuff. I really needed that help. I kind of want to make just that one mountain alone has more effort into it than the map infinity. The map infinity? Yeah, I guess you're probably right. So what I'm thinking about doing is with these trees is creating a sort of hiding, like a sort of cover spot. Jeez, this is tiny. These trees are so small. You know what I really love? I really love whenever you've got roots pouring out of the side of a cliff here. Let's see. Trees, roots. Is this the one that's like 3D? Yeah, that's the one that's like 3D. Dirty, dirty trees that like their roots to show. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Let's see. Okay, for foliage, you'll go from top, from bottom layer up to the top. What you mean? It won't scale any bigger. Oh, there it goes. For some reason, it just didn't want to. I think I would prefer this and this and this to go down just a tad more. Like that. Let's see. Nice kick at 8 my comment. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's been doing that. Maybe here, actually. And then this one can come a little further out, because now that they're bigger, I need to find a better spot for these things. This sounds like a Christmas tree. Someone should make a Christmas themed map. Okay, this one is definitely too high for this spot. Needs to be a little more in the ground so the roots look like they're properly rooted. They are too perfectly lined up with each other. I feel like I need to shift this one to the side and maybe rotate it by a couple of degrees to get the same effect but over on this side. There we go. Okay. Alright, so there we go. Now we've got the light shining through them, but more importantly, they're also creating a sort of triangle of area right here that you can use as a place to fight with. I'll probably put some rocks down here too to use as like partial cover. You can actually fight from here and move on up and move around. And almost hide in here from flying vehicles. But yeah, let's see. Okay, so from ground to grass to flowers to bush to small tree to medium tree and logs to tall trees. Gotcha. So basically you think, like the technique is, then rocks fit in anywhere you want. So basically you're saying that what you want to do is start with the ground foliage and build your way up in larger and larger trees so that you don't like block your view and see where you want stuff. I was thinking block out. I want to put the trees where I want them so that they actually like, you know, they block view. I actually wanted to put this closer over here, I think, for that. Basically, like thinking in terms of these as like, you know, cover instead of just terrain. So just like art. You know what I mean? Add you as a collaborator on my new map. What you look? Oh, what you to look at? Want me to look at? Oh, okay. That sounds good to me. Yeah. You just added me now, or you're about to add me? Because I'm down. That sounds good to me. Let's see. If I do another of these and I bring it over here and I change its size and I change its rotation, then it won't look like the same tree anymore. And also I can go like tilt, and there we go. Now it's not going to look like the same tree at all. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, just now. Okay, cool. Let's see. Didn't do much, just trying to get it to feel right. Oh, that's the one that you were working on. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, going through each layer. Okay, so I'm going to do that, Aaron, but I am going to say that I think I need to drop the trees in first, even though they'll get in the way. And what I'll do is I'll just hide them. Because what I want to do is figure out where I want my cover. Because I wanted this tree sort of here, in this corner here. Maybe even further into the corner, but like, because I want to be able to like fight somebody in there. And then if they start flanking me, obviously I'm screwed because this isn't going to be like good cover. It's going to be basic, like medium cover. I might even need a bigger round actually. I'm just going to make it wider, not taller. Like that. There we go. So you have some cover that you can hide behind. But then like bushes and stuff like that I can definitely do as I go. Because I'm just thinking in terms of that. I haven't colored this to be wood texture or anything. Hold on, I have a video for it. Okay, sounds good. These are actually destructible. Yeah, look at that. So cool. Let's see. Looking good. That's looking... Oh, I fell to my death. I feel like I need another tree or something out here, but I could... Because I want the... I like the idea of it being like, whatever it is, it can't block the grav lift from there. So I just need to draw a straight line to there, and I can be like, yeah, okay, I can put another tree over here. So... Let's see, what are these subalpine fir trees? Let's see. That one's interesting. I like the way it leans. It's going to make room for your grav lift to come in here. Let's see, skip to foliage selection. Okay. What I'll do is I'm gonna go Ripshade, are you ready for me to go and do that right now? Because if you are, then I could theoretically we could check the video out while it's loading into your map. And then we could do that. Just a tiny bit taller, but mostly I like the fact that it's leaning to the side. And then I'm going to put another one of these over here and do more of the vine thing. Not the vine, the roots. Kind of growing back into it like it's trying to take... Put it a little further in. Oof. Nope, nope, nope. Got too big. I don't like the roots coming out over there so much. Maybe a little bit like that, but that's, yeah. I don't like that the roots are a different color from the rest of the tree. I'll say that. Let's see. Okay, let's see. You can... Will read my last comment. Yeah. What if it what if it was a stump that you can jump on and hide behind, or a rock? That's a good idea. Skip to foliage selection. Will read my last comment. Yeah, I'm not on right now though. Had to get off. I gotta be up by 5 a.m. and it's 12 a.m. right now. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So you got 5 hours of sleep ahead of you. If you go to bed now, you can do. If you fall asleep now, you can do foliage thingy in any order. So there's no right or wrong if you do trees or grass first. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah. You know what might be interesting? I don't know. I don't know if they do this in Japan. Hold on. But what if they planted... What if they had a really big tree here at one point? Right? And this gives me some nice cover. But they planted another tree inside of it. Now there's a way to do this right, and I'm sure there's going to be a way to do this that looks good. But to, basically, there's a technique where you take an axe, chop a little square out of the middle of the tree, and put mulch and dirt inside of there, and it plants, and you can plant a new, fresh, living, you know, young sapling inside of the middle of a tree, of a larger tree. And I don't know if they do that in Japan, if that was a Japanese technique or anything like that, but I know they do it in America. Nope, that is way too much of a tilt. Nope, that's not right. What do y'all think about that? Is that crazy? Just knowing it's a thing makes it, you know, that this is a thing people do might not be enough to convince people this is real or normal or realistic. But that is a thing, you know? You take an old stump And then what happens is that as the new tree grows, its roots grow through the old tree, splitting it and ripping it apart and turning it into like mulch in a way, and fertilizing the new tree. I am gonna check his map. Yes. Let's see. You can do foliage. Let's see. I didn't do much. Just trying to get the feel down, but I hope he does. Does before I go. Yeah. Let me do that now before you go. And while we do, we'll be watching this video, and then whenever we come back to my map, we'll watch the video again on the way back. So if I haven't finished the video, we'll do that. Okay. Let's see. You sent me the video in just regular chat. Let's see. So... Oh, Aaron had sent a video. A YouTube video about applying foliage.
Hi there, my name is Jacob and I'm an environment artist for Quixel at Epic Games.
And
this is the fourth part of our
I'm going to turn this on first.
Covering the creation process of our medieval village demo.
Let's see. And then I'm going to, once I get this loading, I'm going to pull it over.
Setup and usage of foliage assets, specifically
nice.
Covering more elaborate
Roa
systems
7WZ.
such as procedural foliage volumes.
What is the
videos, we were able to transform our
what is the term,
or
what do the words mean?
Village be set in the middle of nowhere by adding our final houses and roofs.
Let's see, what if it was a stump that you can jump on and hide behind, or a rock? Yeah, I had read that a second ago. And that made me think to put the tree inside the stump. Let's see. Oh wait, that's the old... Oh, I scrolled up. Never mind. Raid on Apex 7 and then Warzone. Gotcha.
To tell small stories based on how overgrown or withered areas of your environment are.
Oh, windmill.
I want to use the
That's what I need in the village.
Everyone that the entire
a silhouette of a windmill would be amazing down there.
For free for you to download and dive into. So, without any further ado, let's jump in.
Right, whenever we're loaded in. Okay, and then we will jump in. Alright, so you are working on that Warzone map, and you're making it much more clean. Yeah, see, this was that spot that I was trying to tell you, and you fixed it. Like, the way that you made this angle inward, I think that's much nicer, in my opinion. And you actually kept the cover to hide under, which is really nice, too. So there's like, oh no, they're shooting him, it's raining, you know what I mean? Can't see because of Discord. Oh, what? Oh, I thought I had this over here. I had this on the big screen. But yeah. That would be sick, especially if it's busted, huh? Yeah. So, let me turn this back off for now. And then whenever we get back to it. Also, the music just ended. Why did the music end? Yeah, Halo Reach. Get back on it. Alright, okay, alright, so, yeah, no, I'm liking this. I like the, is this what the one from Halo 5, they had like these sort of, probably rounded versions of these on there? Because that's like really cool, I like it. It kind of reminds me of, in Halo, in Combat Evolved, they had these, obviously, the emitters, and the ramp would come up, and then it would go, and then it would turn directly 90 degrees, right around here. It was still... like this height. It would turn 90 degrees and come up again, and then the slope would end around here. And of course they had weapons right there in the first mission. So I was just that's one of the things that you were telling. You were like, should you turn it or not? And you were talking about turning it like this to be more like the Halo 5 one. And I was like, yeah, that sounds great. I was basically trying to say I wouldn't go so far as to turn it 90 degrees like in Halo 1, but they did have that. All the way back then with the turn. So I actually prefer it with the turn, with at least some kind of turn. And, ooh, nice. I didn't see the interior of this getting finished, actually. Or not finished, but blocked out finished. I think I saw part of you were doing stuff, but there were still, like, gaps at the top and stuff like that whenever I was in here watching. So, yeah. This is all cool. So this is ground level, right? This is the actual, like, grass. What is this part? Is this like a wall of a structure? Because this is really cool that you can get up here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that or if it's unfinished or what. What's going to be in here? This is cool. Yup, I'm asking you so many questions so fast, you're never going to type fast enough. Yep, that's what Halo 5 had. Gotcha, that cover that, like, you can jump up. And then this thing, what is this? A teleporter, or like where you? Is this where you get your rec packs, or what was this shape for? This, like, I'll call it a dugout if you want to. Yeah, the cover. Yeah. So call this the dugout whenever you give me the answer if you can, and then we'll know. Then I won't confuse you by going and looking like 6 other things while you're replying. That's where the rec were. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So that would be where, like, if you add in like a rec system of some kind with the scripting, you can. This is outside the map technically, but I saw you building this too. Actually, it looked really nice, like the underside of the whale, the belly of the whale. Dugout, yeah. I can make that cap. So basically, if you do make like a mode where like you gain experience points for kill, or you get your like your oh, that's not the right button. I was about to press the wrong one. You know, your personal score. You can make it to where you can come over here and like cash in personal score, which would bring it down and then like give you something. Where's the video? The video I was gonna turn on while we're loading between maps. And because I don't want to miss it. If I'm running around like this, I'll end up missing what we're seeing. Like, just barely can make it. Cool. It's like a little out of bounds area that kind of actually still looks cool. Huh. Interesting. This is an interesting map design, Ripshade. Just kidding. Oh, I can't get through there. Oh no. Can I? There's no way I can get back up. Alright, I'm flying. But yeah, okay, awesome. I like it. And once again, like, seeing it, I never had noticed until we were in that map. Not borked, yeah. Until you were in that map looking at it, I had never noticed how much these structures were probably... Like, the Halo 1 structure was probably used as reference when designing the Scarab. And then the Scarab was probably used when designing the Halo 5 one. And, like, you know what I mean? Like, they probably were referencing this, but the originals from Halo 1, but probably also referencing the Scarab itself. Because, like, this, it really does. It's like the top part, and then, like, you know, if this didn't go tall, it was just this high, then, and there was a higher part up here with the gun turret, with a slope right here, to like if this wall was gone and you had that slope, right, and it went up to the platform up here with the gun turret on it, and then like this was the big platform and went down, and there was like the side gun turret guys, and you come down and around, like it would be just like the Halo. Yeah, that's very true. Never figured that out either. Yeah, just until now, and then it's like, wow, that's really cool. So I really like it though. I like how you did this where you made it like much. I think I hadn't seen it much more prominent like this. I think it was like to here and ended or something like that, like this line right here. And then, but I like how you brought it out farther, and did like the beak. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Are you gonna try and do the texture like they did it, where they had like the lighter gray wrapping around and going to the middle, and it kind of looked like an energy sword, you know, coming out? Or not gonna go too much into the color scheme to match the Halo 5 one, since you're trying to do the Halo Infinite, what do you call it? Forerunner look. That's a great idea. Yeah, it would be really cool, and you don't have to do it with the lighter color. You could do it with like just a different color of floorboard. Like, you know, in Waterworks, I was going off the color scheme from Waterworks in Halo 2, but then turning it into modern. So I put, instead of the rustiness, I tried to turn it into gold whenever they wanted me to up art it. So the gold and dark gray of the modern Forerunner style is like, you know, I use that with the golden floor. So you could theoretically have like similar like golden floor coming and going out forward with the dark gray around it. It's not really gold. It's more like a bronze-ish, but yeah. Trying to blend as much as possible. Yeah. I like it a lot. Like, this is really cool. This is really cool. I can imagine shooting off this thing at people trying to come up hills and stuff like that. Yeah. In fact, it almost also kind of feels like Relic. Not quite, because it's not actually the same shape. But bringing it back to the classic Forerunner style, it's gonna, and bringing that really long forward section, it almost feels like Relic, you know what I mean? Anyway, I think adding the bottom cave will be fun. Yeah, I got that vibe too. Yeah, exactly. It's really cool. You know what you should do? After you get this building finished, if it's 150 objects or less, you should make a prefab of it so that people can like slap it into any map. That would be amazing. You get a lot of downloads from that. I imagine someone taking like Valhalla and slapping these bases into the either side instead of the wait, that's fragmentation, isn't it? That's just fragmentation. Valhalla with the well, I mean, if it's actually Valhalla and you slap these bases on either side. But yeah, that's basically just fragmentation, I think. Anyway, yeah. Very nice. I'll do that, man. I mean, when it's fully arted. Yeah, if you can get it to fully arted, maybe if the blockout is also less than 150, you could save it as a prefab just for you. And then that way, if the arted one is more than 150, you can go back to your old prefabbed one of just the blockout and maybe publish that one or something. But basically, yeah. Of the final one, I would say. Assuming you can get it down to just 150 objects. I'll do that. Oh, yeah. And if you can't, then you can take it in segments. Like, you can make the tower in the middle be a separate piece from the rest of it, which might actually be cool, because you could theoretically deck out the middle and just have it, like, ready to put the tower in, but also be, like, just a big old flat section with the ramp going down, you know what I mean? And then the tower would be, like, added on, so people could build different stuff with it. But, yeah. Sir. Yeah, I know. It's definitely getting that test block out look as well. It really is, yeah. It looks good. I also really like how they redid the texture. I didn't like the orange. The orange looked very like... This looks less like Minecraft. It does still look like, you know, kind of like Minecraft with the giant green blocks. But this color just looks less like like Minecraft, even though a lot of the mountains are just gray anyway. It just feels like less like Minecraft. Anyway, I was about to save your map even though I didn't do anything. Delete everything! Nah. You just delete the latest version that I saved and go right back to not having everything deleted. It would be like it would be the easiest thing to fix. Okay, all right. So now I'm gonna go back to. I mean, should I also look at Nomalos, because it's like all, you know, copied over. It's kind of cool. Or should I just go back to Overlook? Let's see, did you think it felt good to run on, like the hallways and all that? Yeah, I did. I felt like everything was really well, like, proportioned to Halo Infinite's, like, stuff. And yeah, I think it was. I think it definitely did.
I usually like to think of foliage in multiple layers. Arguably the most important or impactful layer
I definitely
consists of our big shapes, so trees and anything else large enough to act as visual blockers and silhouette components. The next level would be larger plants such as tall grass, bushes and ferns, along with larger scatter assemblies. Last but not least, I try to identify small scatters such as branches and small ground cover foliage like clovers, for example. This is admittedly an extremely simplified tiered model of how foliage actually behaves and grows in a natural environment, but it usually gives you a good idea on how to prioritize your foliage while also getting a good variety into your look.
There we go.
Which I make sure to thoroughly browse throughout the plant section of our Megaskin's library.
I am so sorry. Whenever I put things to higher speed, playback speed, this is probably the first time I've ever done it on stream, but I do this all the time.
Keeping in mind our reference, I favor plants that would fit our environment. In this case, I opt for ferns, a bit of ground cover, small twigs and debris, grass, weed and a lot of dried shrubs. In Lifelink, I then disable the foliage painter auto population and the LOD set. Then I simply enable import master material textures to make sure that only really textures that actually get used by my master materials will be imported. Here I also made sure to specify our custom master materials to be used.
Some of this is specifically to his tool. We don't really need that.
One of the most striking components of the look of any foliage is wind. Now,
yeah, it's not something that applies to ours, I don't think.
You can achieve movement, but especially for this specific case, we wanted to make sure that our taller plants and ferns have nice semi-chaotic movement with visible.
Yeah, we can't do that. I could probably skip this part.
If you take a look at our material, you can see that we are only really using vertex color information to mask the influence of multiple noise textures.
Stream died?
Over the foliage in world
what?
space.
Stream died. Hold on. What are you telling me?
Most of our plants come with the necessary vertex information all set up from the get-go. However, for some species, we implement
seems active to me. Hold on.
that simply generates a gradient that applies that
bad gateway. What?
This vertex-colored gradient allows us to manipulate that information to control horizontal fall-off and starting point of the wind effect, unique to each species. Furthermore, I use the existing noise
Wait a
to
minute.
affect subsurface scattering and the albedo to add more visual fidelity to wind gusts, making them more striking and
Okay,
visible from
is
a
it
distance.
still
If you
dead?
really want to dive
Whoops,
deeper
I
into
went
this
wrong.
material and fully understand
Let's
its
see, I
workings,
had that too,
don't
it's
worry.
okay now.
The entire
Oh, good.
setup is available for you to download.
Good,
and
good,
dive
good.
into, and I highly recommend going through
At least the
the
wind. At least it's during the wind part, and we're not really good
Our
at. We
initial
can't do the
setup,
wind
we
anyway.
can now start
Well, wish me
thinking
luck
about
on
how we
terrain when I
actually
get to
build
it.
a
I
useful
agree.
in our
Yes,
scene.
I wish you luck.
A lot of what you see,
You should
especially along the main path, has
take
been
this
done
video
using
down.
foliage painter tools.
It's in chat.
keeping
Just
an eye
scroll
out
up.
for good
Save,
photos and
like,
cluster
bookmark it or something.
However, given the general size of the level, we also wanted to make sure that we have quick and easy ways to efficiently fill large areas of the map with foliage with only minimal work involved in order to allow for quickly reprioritizing and experimenting with level size and walkable areas. The best choice in our case were procedural foliage volumes. Now, these are volumes that spawn a predetermined list of foliage actors based on their growth rules. To give you a few examples, we created a
This
dense
style
forest,
of,
a light forest, forest
About now,
to enable
using
this feature, you need
procedural
to simply
generation,
open up your editor
it
preferences and make
it
sure
makes
that you
things
check
more
procedural
efficient,
foliage.
and
With that
it's really good
set
for
out
open
of the way,
worlds,
the
but
entire
for
process
like
is
curated
really as straightforward
gameplay,
as
and it's really good for
specifying what foliage
background
you want
stuff.
to spawn, and then
For
just
curating
playing with
the
the individual
gameplay stuff,
densities,
it becomes
spawn,
like
and
very
collision
World of
radiuses,
Warcrafty,
shadow
you know what I
growth,
mean?
age
Just like
effect,
running
duration rules
between.
to achieve
It's
a
dead
somewhat
again?
natural-looking ecosystem.
I'm just not sure which ones are the best to
We made sure to
use.
provide a link to the
Yeah.
official feature documentation in the description below. It covers everything
No, it's up for
from
me?
initial setup to specific
That's
parameter
weird.
effects and should provide all the information you need.
Is it because
to
I've got
create a
YouTube play
unique
on
procedural
playback speed higher than
Again, I
1?
highly recommend opening up this
Than
project
1x?
yourself to dive into our setup, replacing our asset with your custom ones and seeing how the system behaves.
Okay, this is...
After curating these systems, we can now drag and drop a foliage volume into our scene.
Yeah, that would be really cool to have if we were trying to do...
Now, thank
Okay.
you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. In the next
Are you in
video of this
4K?
series,
I like that into the sunlight. Choo, that's nice. That's nice. I like it. Very nice. Okay. It shouldn't be dead anymore. Bum, 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 bum. Now it's dead. Lamau. Unique's on if you need a host. What quality is it on? That's a good question. Well, I'm off the YouTube video, so hopefully it's not going to be dead anymore. But the YouTube video was set to too high. It was set to like 4K, and I think that was the reason that it died so many times. But it should be good now. Ooh, that's nice. Excuse me. Should be good now. Ooh, that's a little too big. There we go. That looks good. Actually, hold on. Yeah, that looks fine. I wonder if it's dead on YouTube or if it's just dead on Kick. Okay. Ooh, boy. I'm gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna check my YouTube stream. Let's see. I wonder if it's dead on YouTube or if it's just... It appears to be fine on YouTube. Yeah. It might be Kick. I think it's Kick. Guys, I think it's Kick. I don't think it's YouTube. I don't think it's the stream, and I don't think it's Restream. I think it's Kick. Actually, you know what? I have the other one already on the edge. Maybe I should make this one the cover. Okay, hi. Yes. I think it's Kick, guys. I really do. I think Kick is actually failing right now. Probably having some kind of like... Someone's probably joining the... Like, someone's probably, what do you call it? Streaming that's like really big or something like that. That's creating a thing. But yeah, I believe it's Kick. Because YouTube is still smooth as butter over there right now. I turned it on to look at it and trying to see if it'll happen again. Let's see. Let's go to a... Let's see. Sub... Alpine Fur posted those RDR pics on Twitter. Oh, nice. Very nice. Especially because since we went with the other pick that was from Ghost of Tsushima, I would not want them to go to waste. You know, another forger can like go in there and like and use those really, really well and make another really awesome scene off of those because they were really nice. Let's see. I might put another one over here on this side. I know I didn't do that here, but I might have like some kind of railing that we'll be able to do. You know, some cover there. But the point is that I like the idea of having that here. I'll make a scene off those. I took because I'm inspired now. Yeah, I like them. I think they're gonna make good. They're a good inspiration. Is what I'm trying to say. But I want to make it somewhat small. I'm gonna make it a small one of them because I am gonna scale it up, but I'm gonna make it a slightly smaller one because I want it to. I don't want it to. Ooh, that scaled up way too much. In fact, what if I put it down here? That would simultaneously eat up this little spot to stand, which would make it to where I wouldn't need to worry about that anymore. I wouldn't need to worry about creating a kill zone for this kind of thing, for this little tiny block or spot. Is having cover from this side over here but not having one over there just not fair? Maybe. Shouldn't be too hard. Okay, what'd you say? I'll make a scene off those. It took. Oh yeah. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, I think it'd be really awesome. And it's actually been a while since you made one of those like cool like fully arted scene things. I think that'd be really awesome. Let's see. I think first of all, I'll try this. What? No, this. Okay, cool. Let's see. I want to try this where I have a small rock sort of coming off. It's part of the support of this railing, and then I could put a tree there or a rock there or something to that effect that will actually support, actually do that kind of cover from this side. This side will have the tree, but it only has two trees and a stump protecting it from the other side, whereas this side has more trees on this side, more protection from flying vehicles, but it only has a smaller protection against that direction. So it would be kind of interesting, I think, to have that kind of dynamic. Let's see, I did not... Let's see... No, it needs to be probably back to this angle, but I need to get it big enough so that it doesn't look funny on this side. And that slope right there, I think I went taller so that slope will be a little more prominent. That looks pretty good. Through there looks janky though. Let's see, Ripshade betrayed you. Wait, hold on, what did I miss? I don't like scene, shouldn't be too... Oh yeah, Ripshade betrayed you and went to unique stream. Ripshade. Oh. Can't believe you did that. He was like, I need to go and see this normal, everyday motherfucker, you know? Yeah, that's what it is. He really wanted to go see the normal, everyday motherfucker over there. 'Cause, man, that song. I need to find out who actually sings that song from him. 'Cause, like I keep saying, it gets stuck in my head. I have no idea how to find it. Unless I go, I guess I could Google the lyrics. That'd be pretty easy. But yeah. And then vines, of course, and like supports will be coming down from the wood here, which will fill that in to like artistically connect in, you know, with that, with the shape language, you know. And then we'll have like vines, possibly vines dangling there, and some other vines dangling in other places, stuff like that. And I think that'll work out very nicely. But I think that either we need an old stump. What's the last stump? I've used the others. Not roots. Trees. Logs? Where are the stumps? Oh, it's right there. Stumps. The last stump is this nice, tall, skinny one. But I could, in theory... put it into this hill just right to sort of cling to it like that with the fingers like that and be just right to create a similar cover from snipers over there where you can sort of like break their line of sight and, you know, fight back a little bit before running to cover and hiding inside the building, you know? Let's see. Actually, let me see something. How many people do I have? Can I host? Oh, I can't host unique. Oh, man. Whenever I get off. Actually, it's kind of time for me to get off anyway. It's like 12 o'clock where I am. I really do need to get going. Oh my god, what is happening? Did the game just crash? No. I say I want to get off and then it freezes. What is happening? I did just save it, but... Welp, exactly. Get Ripshade to come back real quick so I can raid Unique. I'll go to Unique's stream and I'll say, hey, some people should come over here so I can raid Unique. Hey, I need 2 people to host Unique. I'm gonna poach 2 of his people so I can raid him, so I can host him. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god. My game crashed. Alright, that is quite quite a thing. Alright, let's see. Has anyone... Oh, look at that. It says it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Has anyone... Oh no. Look at... Okay, it says the application is not responding. The program may respond again if you wait. Do you want to end this process? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's officially dead. Hello! Hello, Mr. Greencastle. Hello, Unique. Look at that. Wow, we've got 5 people. We should... Hello, Unique. Oh, wait, it's not... Hold on. It still says 3 viewers on mine. That's kind of weird. I wonder if it's because I started talking about about hosting you. That's kind of weird. Come on, get the... Stop it. Stop talking at me. Yeah, it's saying host... Oh, no! It won't let me host right now. Okay, well, maybe it's not enough. Anyway. I was just gonna host you anyway, Unique. Yeah, it's still... Oh, Jesus. Stop talking at myself. There we go. Yeah, the game fully crashed. Okay, yeah, okay, well, I was gonna host you, but, it doesn't look like it's counting you being in my show. Oh, now I've got 8 people. Yay! There we go. It's finally working. Yes, there we go. I am now gonna host you back. Back, all of their people, back to you, of course. Unique. I'll catch you later. Later, everyone. And, oh, I still have people on YouTube who will be not, I still have people on YouTube who will still be seeing, so I will catch you guys later, too.